Questions for Coach?
Coach, you talked about the foul trouble a little bit. When you had Danny and Emily out, it seemed like you were running a half zone, half man-to-man scheme on defense. Can you talk about the decision to go to that quasi-zone sort of defense there?
Yeah, it was just what we call 32. It's a triangle and two, basically. And we can only do that when they have certain lineups out there. When they have too many shooters out there, we don't do it. I've never ran it before this year. We're grasping for straws at times this year to try to find things that would work for us on the defensive end, and that's something that our players got comfortable with. And when they're comfortable with something, we're better at it. And really, we probably only ran it against 2 or 3 teams where the personnel's right. And they're just one of those teams where we can use it and it helps us.
Any other questions for Coach?
I'm going to get out of here, don't you? Program winning, first time since 2011, 2011. 9, I'm sorry. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's, Jeff, I know that before I got here, it had been a long time. I know what my expectations are. And I know this is round 1 of a conference tournament game, and I expect to win those games, regardless of what the history's been here before. And I want our players to start feeling like that's the expectation. So for me, it's round 1, take care of business, get ready for round 2, try to take care of business there.
What do you think the difference is in the late in the season in the final 30 seconds that you never figured out before?
You have, Riley and Sophia out there are 2 seniors. They're playing with an extreme sense of urgency. They know season's over. If you don't make plays in those moments, those are time. We've been in a bunch of overtime games this year. Haven't won all of them. Have won a couple, I think. So we've had, because we're not, uber talented, we don't separate from anybody in games. Everything, when it's close, it comes down to the last 2 or 3 minutes. So we've been in a ton of situational timeouts where we've had to talk. I know I've grown a ton this year just having all those opportunities to coach in those, spots. But our players have too. And so we've, kind of gotten into, now I don't want to say routine because every game's different, but they know what we're looking for in certain situations now with, 2 for 1, timeouts, how much time's left, things like that. We've just had a lot of experience with it this year.
Any other questions for Coach? All right, thanks, Coach.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead, Coach.
Yep, obviously very disappointed for our team, but mostly for our seniors. They really wanted this, and I think they really deserved it, and I just hate to see them go out this way. So very, very disappointed for them. They all have bright futures, but I just wanted it to end a different way for them.
Questions for the student athlete?
Jeff Kopak with the Fargo newspaper. Madison, describe those last, 20 seconds or so and what you guys are trying to do to get that tying hoop.
It's a little stressful being down or being as close as it was, especially I feel like we never really had the ball. I feel like we were constantly trying to catch up. I didn't really feel like we really ever had, the lead at that point. And, we kept trying to kind of go inside. That's kind of what was working for us. But I felt like that we kind of just lost our minds a little bit, kind of let the momentum of the game get to us, didn't really stay calm, and kind of let that one slip away.
Isaac Dienison, Bison Information Network, Madison. What does this program mean to you?
It means a lot. I'm from Minnesota. I don't know if anybody knows that, but Denver's kind of become my second home now. And I've really grown as a player. Had to go through multiple coaches through this. It's been a ride, but it's been a really fun experience.
Any other questions? All right, thanks, Madison. You can head back to the locker room.
Thank you.
Go ahead with questions for Coach.
Same thing. Last 20 seconds. What did you see out there?
Yeah, we, last time we played them at their place, I didn't think we were ready as a team to play them. Jory did a great job in his end game, stuff he called and drew up, and his team had a lot of composure. I'll be honest, last game I felt like I got out-coached by him. I wasn't ready for that situation, and I think he was, and I think he did a great job. And then I spent a lot of time trying to get ready for that. Irony happens again this game, and it wasn't the last 20 seconds that lost us the game. We time out, we advanced it. We went direct in. Madison scored it. That was a great play. Got up, fouled. Then we had to time out, advance it again. So that part, I think we grew as a team from the previous game. I know I grew as a coach, but just we had a crucial turnover there at the end of the game by Bree, and but again, that wasn't what lost us the game. We decided when we were going to turn it on and take it off today, and I'm not sure why we went in the game that way. I thought we would come out differently. We didn't. I thought we were more focused than we were, and they had a really big first quarter, and then like Madison said, all game we were trying to play catch up. We would go on runs and get there, but North Dakota State did a great job. They never lost their composure, and all the credit to that program and to Jory. He's done a great job there, and he's really got that team playing at a different level.
Any other questions for Coach? All right, thanks, Coach.